Hey there folks, this is Greeny welcoming you to the Green Vlog. Today is the 2nd of July and you'll probably notice some strange stuff as I go through to do with my face because I just got back from the dentist and had an inlay fill-in. I don't like the dentist at all. I'm like the biggest scaredy cat you'll ever see, but it went okay. There was no pain whatsoever, and it's like this new dentist and he's really good. He's a lot better than my old one. My old one, when the drill would go in for a fill-in, it would you would sort of feel a little bit of pain even with the needle, and he'd tell you if it hurts at all. Then you tell him, you put your hand up like he tells you to, and you just carry on. So, so that was awful. But this time I got a new dentist. I didn't switch or anything because of that. The old one left the surgery, but this one was great. Yeah, no pain whatsoever. It was great. But it was an inlay fill-in, which I've never had before. And the difference is they'd have to go twice. At least this is why I've experienced. Right, so I had to have the needle for the injection. No gas is allowed around here. I don't know if it's illegal anymore or if they just stopped using it. But they did put the injection. It was down here. Down there. This is going to disgust some people, I can tell. But once he'd done that, he took me straight down to this X-ray room, which I've never done before. This weird square thing on a thing that you can pull it out. So he measured it and stuff, put it in. It X-rayed my jawbone down in that area. Probably just that one tooth, but it might be a couple of surrounding ones. So he put that in, pulled it out, and that was done. And I just had to sit in the waiting room for ages, waiting for the needle to finish numbing things. So I just sat there on my own. Oh, I didn't like it. It was horrible. You can slowly feel it deadening. I've had fill-ins before, by the way. I knew this was coming. But yeah, a couple of minutes later he called me in and started the drilling and everything. That's the part that I hate. Oh, the sound of the drill, the fact that it's in my mouth. The best I can do is shut my eyes with the stupid goggles on. Is shut my eyes. Shut up. And hope for the best. But I didn't feel anything, and that was amazing. But after that, because it was an inlay fill-in, it was a little bit different. I had to get a mould as well. So he put this thing in my mouth. I had to bite on it, and they probably sent the results off or something. And yeah. So what's that? I had to have a temporary fill-in put in today, which would last for 2 weeks. And yeah, so he had to put, it was like this weird squidgy thing. It was like cement to cement it in. Instead of a normal fill-in, it's like squidgy cement that would harden the longer it was in your mouth. So he put it in, I had to bite on it for 2 minutes. Just lying in the chair, the dentist and the sort of surgery nurse, whatever you call them, the assistant, was just sitting around talking about teeth. Not even mine, just teeth in general. And yeah, once that was done, he just took it out and just had to drill it away and make it fit into my tooth, sort of thing. And now I have to go back in 2 weeks' time and have the proper thing fitted because I had to send away for it with the X-ray and the mould and everything. And that's my little dentist story. That was amazing, wasn't it? Yeah. What else is there to talk about? That is pretty much the only reason I came on here to talk about the vlog. But oh yeah, other than that, it was like a couple of days of finishing things up. I finished Phoenix Wright 1 Up, Ace Attorney 1 Up. So that's finished. I'm going to start Justice for All. Hold on. This one, the second one in the series, in terms of release date anyway. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to start that one soon. I got it used, I haven't tried it yet, and it's gone too long for me to actually get a return on it now, I think. I think I have a month in this shop in particular, because it's a second-hand shop, and I think there's special rules with that. So I'm gonna wait and see what that's like. I'll leave it a couple of days because the last case of the first game was so long and it just took me so long to complete that I just don't want to push myself through. So I'm completing them all now in time for the new one that's coming out for 3DS. That's going to be brilliant. I can't wait. So I got another 4 games to get through, I think, in the Ace Attorney series before phone. Before that comes out. And I think that's out in a couple of months. So there's plenty of time and everything. As well as that, I have finished off... Ooh, there's something else I wanted to talk about what I finished off. I guess the Higurashi book, but I told you about that. I got the next 4 volumes come in. The 4 volumes are what makes up the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically the 6th arc, I think it is. 6th or 7th, depends on how you look at it. In terms of release date, it's the 7th. It's the first answer arc anyway, so that's going to be amazing. There's amazing reviews and everything, where the side arcs haven't got amazing reviews. This first answer arc is going to be amazing. It's called the eye-opening arc, so it's going to show you everything that's gone on in the cotton drifting arc. How exactly that turned out and how it all went wrong properly. I can't wait for that. What else have I finished? I'm certain I finished something else and I wanted to talk about it, but whoa, shit. I normally write these things down in a list so I never forget. And that always works out well. Usually anyway. Oh, Killer 7. The Killer 7 Let's Play. Thank God for that. Yeah, I finished recording that yesterday because I can't talk properly today. I don't know if you can notice a lisp or anything. I don't know what I was like. But yeah, I finished recording the Killer 7 Let's Play. 1 episode per day will be coming up now for the next 5 or 6 days, and then that'll be the end of that. The last chapter, Lion, which we haven't got to yet, we're quite a ways off, about 5 episodes off or something, will only be 1 episode long. Yeah, and it won't even be a especially long episode like I thought it would be. So yeah, about 5 or 6 episodes left and that'll be completely done. And that'll be a relief for me. I love the game and everything, but it's been so long doing the Let's Play that, yeah, I can't wait. I've never felt like this for a Let's Play before. I normally love the longer ones, but with Killer 7 it's been pretty much the same thing right through, but with different stories and different characters and a few new enemies here and there. I don't know what it is. I just haven't enjoyed it as much as some of the other Let's Plays I've recorded. Now what to record next, I don't know. That is the massive question. If you have any recommendations or anything, I'll do that. Oh, I'm going to be now that I've made all the Killer 7 stuff, I'm going to be making a review for a game, so that'll be coming up soon. That'll be interesting. It's going to be going on this channel here on YouTube, as well as the Jerry Kane channel, which you should check out. There's already a Final Fantasy IX review on there, but I'm going to get mine up as well, and hopefully get a bit of gameplay footage in there as well, because I recorded Final Fantasy IX a long time ago. That was my first Let's Play. Bloody hell, that must have been over a year ago now. But yeah, that is coming within the next few days. I don't know. I gotta write the script and everything. I've got a lot of times where I have to go into the office, so I normally have to go in like once every 2 weeks, but they've made it now so that I have to go in once every couple of days for the next couple of weeks. We'll see how it turns out, and that'll be what decides when the review comes out. So yeah, I hope that turns out alright. I hope it does, because I'd like to be able to do reviews as well. Because variety is everything in life, innit? I mean, you don't want to be doing the same thing all the time. Not only will you get bored, but everyone else around you will get bored, so that's how I feel about that. Oh god, here we go. Get ready, get ready. The right side of my mouth is still completely numb. I'm getting a bit of life back from it. Okay, it went well. So, what else is it? Oh, the Steam games. I wanted to talk about this in the last vlog episode, but I couldn't, so, because I didn't have time. But this time I can. What other games? I'm going to have a look a second. Give me a moment. Bear with me. Let's have a look. Right, so I've got a couple more games I haven't talked about. I talked about a few when I first got the computer. Now I've gotten... I don't know if I talked about this one or not. Either way, I'm going to talk about it again. Evoland. I think I did. is like an RPG where you see how RPGs have progressed and evolved. It's only a couple of hours long. I've completed that now, a couple of days ago actually, about a week ago. And it's good. It's worth it. When I got it, it was £3 something on offer on Steam, one of those Steam offers. Now I think it's gone back up to £6 or £7. So for the length of the game, I'm not sure if it's worth it, but for the experience, I think it is. It's all your choice really. It depends how much money you got, and yeah, that's a really good game, but not sure if it's worth £7. What else have we got? I have Hospital Tycoon. I loved Theme Hospital for the PS1. It was for PC as well, but I played the PS1 version. There's a review on my channel around if you want to have a look at that. It's sort of a let's play of the first level as well, so it's up to you. It's up to you. It's all you do is it's the same as theme park basically. You just build your hospital, you build the rooms in it, and you employ the staff and sort of change the heating and things like that. It's a grand game if you like your simulation games. Go for it. It's a bit dated now maybe, but it still makes me laugh my head off. Anyway, back to Hospital Tycoon. It's not quite as good. You can tell it's the same sort of humour as Theme Hospital. Same sort of unrealistic illnesses where the patients are just walking around the hospital, it's just spewing on the floor, and I know that doesn't sound unrealistic, but it's constant spewing. It's not just once now and again on the floor. They walk around and it's constantly coming out of their mouths. I know that can happen as well, but is every patient with that sort of thing going on. It's funny. It is funny. It's got sim talk. It's like, you know when the Sims talk, they got that gibberish sound coming out? I can't do the sound. I'm not even going to try. Especially with my mouth all funny right now. But it's got sim talk for the doctors and stuff, and that is really nice. It's a nice touch. I'm not sure if it is the same people who did The Sims and they sort of loaned out their voice actors or whatever, but I don't know. It's a good game, but it's not as good as Theme Hospital by quite a mile. Give it a go if you want. It's only cheap, once again, it's only £3 something, so it's worth having a go if you like Theme Hospital or if you like sim games in general. As opposed to Prison Architect, which isn't out yet, where you build a prison, do all the electric wiring, set up the electric chairs and stuff. As opposed to that, which that is only in alpha testing, I think, and it's like £20. It's a bit of a price gap, but Prison Architect looks better in general, so I will be getting that. Hopefully when an offer comes on. I'm waiting for an offer on Steam and then I'll go for it. Which isn't going to happen yet because it's only an alpha testing. There's not going to be any offers yet, unfortunately. But I'm going to wait it out. What else have I been playing? Left 4 Dead. Now, for those of you who haven't played this, you damn should. It's like 4 original campaigns. You get 4 people together, including you, and 3 other people. They can either be computer characters or online people or offline people just sitting next to you, you know. And you just go through the campaign. I've already talked about this, I think. I can remember now. Just go through the campaign and kill zombies, kill special infected, like this, the Boomer, which is like this big person. You can tell it's all the sort of hugely overweight people. I don't know how to put that other than that. And they run up to you. You can hear them sort of blur blur spewing about. And once they run up to you, they spew on you, and it attracts millions of zombies, and everyone has to protect you. Other than that, you can shoot them, but if you shoot them when they're too close, they explode, and that puts all the guts on you as well, and all the zombies come after you. What other special infected are they? There's the Smoker, which is supposed to imply that anyone who smoked would turn into a smoker, I think. Where they would sneak around, and you can hear sort of coughing, and when you hear the coughing, you know they come in, and that scares me shitless. Because what they do, they hide somewhere pretty far away, probably on top of a building or something, out of the way so that you can't see them, and they stick their tongue out, and it goes miles. It goes miles. And if it catches you, you have a couple of seconds to shoot it. If you don't get it, you are stuck until someone else kills off the smoker, or at least snaps off the tongue. It's horrible, but it's amazing because it's horrible. What other ones are there? Trying to think now. The Hunter. He crawls around, sneaks around again. It's a horror-ish game, so all the enemies are going to sort of sneak a bit. Apart from the zombies. But yeah, the hunter, he crawls around, sneaking, and when he gets close, he jumps on you and starts clawing away, and it does so much damage. You just gotta hope that someone can save you, because you can't do anything about it once it claws at you, starts clawing at you. Negative 2. What do you hear when they come in? I don't know, it's more of a generic sound. It sounds a bit more like a zombie. I can never hear them come in properly. But sometimes the characters to shout out, there's a hunter around here. They'd whisper it, actually. Other special infected? I think there's only... yeah, there's only 2 others in Left 4 Dead 1. There's the witch. She is probably my favourite special infected. It's like, she sits down somewhere. She's different in Left 4 Dead 1 to Left 4 Dead 2. I'm just going to talk about Left 4 Dead 1 for now. Just because. She just sits down somewhere. She's all pink. She has bright red eyes that you can see in the dark. And when she's sitting there, she cries. And that's the indication that she's around. You hear sobbing. If you've seen the opening cinematic to Left 4 Dead 1, you'll know what she's like. She is amazing. She just sits there sobbing. She's got long claws. And what you've got to do when you hear that, you turn your light out. You just gotta creep around her. You mustn't alert her that you're there. With the AI characters, they're gonna alert her. What they do, half the time, they just walk up to her and start trying to shoot her. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to run away, get as far away from her. Because when she's alerted, she starts screeching her guts out, and she just runs up to the person who alerted her and scrams them a couple of times and they're dead. She does huge amounts of damage. If one of the other survivor gets in the way, she'll kill them first. She's quite easy to kill though, in terms of health. She doesn't have much health. So a couple of shotgun bullets, on normal at least, and she's going down. But she's such a threat. And the last special infected is called a tank. And it's huge, and it's the most powerful of the special infected. You know it's coming because it feels like there's this big earthquake when it's running. It's like, I don't know what it's like. It's just it just dangles its arms all over the place, and what it does, it runs up to you. It'll either throw a massive rock at you and do loads of damage, or it'll run up to you and start throwing you about like a ragdoll and do loads of damage that way as well. So it can attack from a distance or right up to you. What you gotta do, because it's got a lot of health, the best way really is to throw a couple of Molotov cocktails. If you haven't got any of them by chance, if you're unlucky enough not to have any Molotov cocktails, then you just gotta keep shooting. All 4 of you are just gonna hack away at its health. Thing is, there's no health bar for the enemies, so you never know when it's about to go down. On normal, it goes down pretty quickly. I mean, it should take you about a minute to kill it if you go full on shooting and attacking it. But on advanced, it has a lot more health, and that is the problem with advanced. That's the hardest thing about it. And if you get some other special infected at the same time, or even just a horde of zombies, it's hard. It is hard. But fortunately they don't show up too often, so on normal, so you should be okay. I think I've gone on about Left 4 Dead long enough. Oh my god! 18 minutes, that is longer than I thought. I'll just say the one other game I've been playing, and that is Storm. It's called Storm. I can't get it to play on my computer. It was only about a £5. It don't just come out on Steam, so I'm assuming there'll be updates. It plays, but it sort of blinks. Blinks black and colour, so you can't really do anything with the game. I got to work one time by just alt-tabbing in and out constantly, and then one time it just worked. It was strange. What it is like a calm sort of... If you've played Flower for PS3, then you know what you're getting with this, sort of. It's the same sort of feel to it, tranquil, calm, quiet, environmental, but it's more of a puzzle game than Flower was. You have to get your seed off the tree and use the elements like wind and rain and stuff to get it to another patch of soil to make another tree grow. And it sounds a bit boring, and it probably is to a lot of people who like their action games more, but I like my calmer games. Sometimes you just want to sit back, relax and enjoy, you know. You don't want to stress over, oh no, a tank's coming, we gotta all survive, if you're playing Left 4 Dead. You just want to sit there and blow your seed. Innuendos inbound. But yeah, that's that. If you have any more ideas about what my next Let's Play should be, give me a few recommendations. I'll take on board whatever I have But yeah, this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's went on a bit longer than I thought. I was going to make this like 10 minutes long or something. I didn't think I'd have anything to talk about, in all honesty. But apparently I did. So, this has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again next time. In a bit.